Something's happening at Browns training camp that's getting fans excited, and it could completely change the start of this season. A single practice became the talk of the weekend after a series of plays that left fans speechless, coaches stopping to take a closer look, and even veterans looking on with that "did you see that" expression. And the best part? This is just the beginning, and what comes next could completely change the team's plans. So hit the like button now, because here you'll be well informed. What happened at the latest Cleveland Browns training camp has everyone talking. And if you're following this quarterback battle, you're going to want to stick around for every detail until the very end. Because, folks, Shedeur Sanders just gave fans a performance that had jaws dropping. And this could be the start of an unexpected twist in the race for the starting job. Picture this: a rookie, fresh out of Colorado, still learning the playbook, already making veterans and even the coaching staff stop and pay close attention. That's exactly what's going on. During the Browns' fourth training camp practice, with fans watching from the stands, Sanders completed 8 of 11 passes and threw 3 touchdowns in team drills. 3 touchdowns! For a rookie fighting for snaps against guys like Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, that's no small feat. But it wasn't just the stats, it was the way he played, the confidence he showed, and the fact that he kept working even after practice officially ended. When head coach Kevin Stefanski and general manager Andrew Berry spend extra time watching a rookie go through drills, you know something is brewing. The play that made the biggest buzz? A 32-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Luke Floria, the former Kent State standout who seems to be building real chemistry with Sanders. The pocket was collapsing, defenders closing in fast, but Sanders kept his composure, scanned the field, and delivered a perfect strike to Floria crossing from left to right. The crowd reacted instantly with that collective gasp, though that only comes out when something special happens. And that wasn't the only highlight. In red zone drills, Sanders also connected with former Pro Bowler Deontay Johnson for another touchdown, proving he's not just launching deep bombs but can also deliver in those tight, pressure-packed short field situations where precision matters most. And if there's one thing fans love to see in a young player, it's dedication, and Sanders is quickly becoming known for that. Once again, he stayed after practice, putting in extra reps with his new Cleveland receivers. This isn't a one-time thing. He's been doing it since arriving in Cleveland. Sanders even talked about it himself. "I just think about what I can do to get better. Even if I'm not getting a lot of reps, when the opportunity comes, I have to be ready to maximize it." That's the kind of mentality that can change the trajectory of a player's career, especially in a crowded quarterback room like this one. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Despite Saturday's fireworks, Sanders is still clearly behind Flacco, Pickett, and even fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel on the depth chart. The veterans had their moments, and consistency is still what the coaching staff values most. Pickett, for instance, had a solid session, tossing 2 touchdowns during red zone work and delivering some accurate passes to Harold Fannin Jr. and Jerry Jeudy, including a sharp 15-yard out route in 7-on-7 drills. Flacco, as expected, was steady, connecting with Jeudy on a short pass that turned into a touchdown and nearly hitting him again on a skinny post near the back of the end zone. Gabriel, who started rough in full-team drills, bounced back in red zone work, completing a touchdown pass to DeAndre Carter on an out route to the right corner of the end zone. Even so, nobody is talking about Pickett or Flacco with the same excitement Sanders is generating right now. And why is that? Because fans love the idea of witnessing a breakout star before anyone else sees it coming. When a rookie makes the kind of splash Sanders did, navigating pressure, throwing strikes, and staying late after practice, it's natural for all eyes to lock onto him. Stefanski hasn't publicly commented on Sanders' place in the competition, but the fact that he and Berry were reportedly watching him more closely on Saturday speaks volumes. And it wasn't just Sanders making headlines on Saturday. Cornerback Greg Newsome, too, entering the final year of his rookie contract, stood out as well. After a disappointing 2024, Newsome looks rejuvenated in this camp. Stefanski praised him, saying he's really healthy and brings juice to the defense, describing the coverage in general as sticky. The Browns need Newsome to return to form, and so far, he's doing everything he can to show he's ready. On Saturday, the secondary once again dominated for most of the day, keeping quarterbacks in check with tight coverage and forcing them into quick, tough throws. Martin Emerson Jr. contributed to that defensive dominance, breaking up a Pickett pass intended for Jeudy during 7-on-7 work and celebrating with some elaborate secondary handshakes after the play. The defense has consistently been the stronger side of the ball through 4 days of camp, causing constant pressure up front and locking down receivers in the secondary. Still, for the first time this camp, the offense showed some real signs of life, largely thanks to Sanders' highlight reel plays. So now, here's the big question for you, Browns fans. What do you make of Shedeur Sanders' performance? Do you think he has any real shot at climbing up the depth chart and maybe even pushing for the starting job? Or is this just classic training camp hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And here's where things start to get even more interesting, because what happened on Saturday might just be the beginning of something bigger for Shedeur Sanders. If you've been watching closely, you can feel the shift in energy around him. This wasn't just a rookie getting lucky on a few passes. This was a young quarterback showing poise in the middle of chaos. That 32-yard strike to Luke Floria wasn't just about arm strength. It was about pocket presence. Sanders navigated a collapsing pocket like a veteran, stepped up, and delivered on time. Coaches love that. Fans love that. And let's be honest, when a rookie shows that kind of calm under pressure, it gets people wondering, what if he's the real deal? The chemistry with Floria is also something to watch. Floria himself admitted during rookie minicamp that quarterbacks need someone reliable early in the process, and Sanders seems to have found his guy. It's rare to see such quick chemistry between a rookie quarterback and a receiver, but they're making it look natural. The timing, the trust, and the way they communicate after plays are already standing out. And don't underestimate how valuable that is when you're trying to climb a depth chart. Then there's the mental side of Sanders' game. His own words say a lot. I've got to maximize my opportunities, even if I'm not getting many reps. That kind of mindset separates players who survive in the NFL from those who thrive in it. Staying after practice, working extra with receivers, it's sending a message to the coaching staff that he's serious. That matters when Kevin Stefanski is deciding who gets the first snaps in preseason games. But here's the reality check. Consistency will decide everything. One great practice won't suddenly push him ahead of Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett. Flacco is still the steady veteran presence, and Pickett, despite being up and down, took the most reps Saturday and looked comfortable running the offense. Gabriel also showed resilience, recovering from a rough start with some solid red zone plays. So, as impressive as Sanders was, he has to stack days like this to really turn heads inside the building. Meanwhile, the defense continues to be the backbone of this team. Greg Newsome II and Martin Emerson Jr. are proving why this secondary might be one of the best in the league if they stay healthy. Newsome, in particular, has every reason to dominate this camp. He's in a contract year, and after a down 2024, he's got something to prove. Stefanski called him healthy and full of juice, and you could see it in his play. Emerson shutting down Jerry Jeudy in 7-on-7s was another reminder of how tough this secondary can be. So, Browns fans, as we head into the first padded practice on Monday, all eyes will be on whether Sanders can build on this momentum. Was Saturday just a great day, or the first sign of a breakout? Can he keep making throws that make fans gasp and coaches take notice? Or will the veterans pull away as preseason games begin? I want to hear from you. Do you believe Sanders could be the future of this franchise if he keeps this up? Or is this just the excitement of training camp talking? Let me know in the comments, because this quarterback battle is only getting started, and you can bet we'll be talking about every throw, every rep, and every decision until week 1. And if you're loving these updates, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single piece of this QB drama as it unfolds. Go Browns!